Just.
I can hear your fan. I would turn that off.
Oh my god. Oh, doing film. All right.
I'm just saying, like, if I can hear it, the viewers might hear it.
You might hear it. All right.
Nobody likes to hear wind.
Two pairs of sunglasses, just so the haters don't see you.
No, one pair of sunglasses.
2 pairs of glasses. So.
2 pairs of glasses.
Okay. All right. Let's ride then. Welcome to Football is Thicker Than Blood, year 2018. It is good to be back. Woo! We just had our draft. We're gonna get a nice little draft recap in. If there's a way that Tony, if you could produce this in, I want it to go like draft recap. All right, on top of there. Okay, you got that?
Draft recap.
Yep, exactly. So we have two-time Football is Thicker Than Blood champion, C-Mac Attack, Colin McGann on for a little draft recap. Hopefully get a little insight on, going through each other's teams, seeing who's looking like the favorite early. Did we have a winner last year, or is that just a blank?
Someone that won the whole thing?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I don't think we did. It has a little asterisk by his name.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
It's not her name.
Yeah.
I think it's an asterisk by her name.
Yeah, some chick. I feel like she probably doesn't.
Josephine.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be in the league anyways. So just real quick, Colin, the draft this year.
You know what? We got to give props to Joe Romano, public enemy number one.
Yep.
My ally.
Sure.
He had a strategy. It worked.
Which was?
He was the best team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Strategy. His strategy.
You're talking about his fantasy football strategy. Yeah, that was good.
Not his life strategy.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not. It was good.
Get into that.
It was good. I agree. This year's draft, not the most fluid. I take great pride in that my last 2 years were leagues better than any year that Sean did it, but we regressed this year. We did. Had a few problems with the newbies entering, whether that's a result of the education of the current public school education system. I'm not sure, but it might be. As well as some Uncle Pat issues and Uncle Joe issues. What are you going to do? Old people, man. They just can't figure it out these days. Other than that, how do you think the draft went?
I thought it was pretty smooth. We started 15 minutes late or so. You're going to expect problems with the new guys, but I think they sorted it out pretty well.
Yep.
And we had Uncle Pat calling me probably only about 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, and I think the over-under was 8.
Yeah.
So, if you snatch that under...
better than expected.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think I had money on the under, if you do see your bookie. Real quick, I just wanted to check the standings. We have North and South. Joe Romano still has to give me team names for that. I believe also my team name is supposed to get voted on by the league, so I need Joe Romano to give me those options. But if he doesn't give them to me soon, then I'll probably just wait until he gives them to me. We have one division, Team Bad Patty, Joe Ventus. Not sure how I feel about the name. Jacob doesn't watch these anyways. So.
Is it Joventus or is it Joventus?
Joventus.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Granger, Scottsdale Dad's Bods, huge Dad Bod guy, and Bulletin Board Material. I have to double check that, but I think he spelled Bulletin wrong.
How long have you been a Dad Bod guy for?
Since day one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Cole spelled Bulletin wrong. Maybe somebody wants to tell him. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Bulletin. No, like a bullet.
Yeah, but... Oh. Bullet.
I don't know. I'm not looking at it.
Bullet 10. Like he's
Bullet.
10. Like he's 10.
Bullet 10.
Gotcha. Board material. That makes more sense.
Board material.
Yeah. That makes sense. The North, not a bad division. Should be okay. I should cruise to the finals. My only real competition, I think, will be dad bods. Tony, it's gonna be a good year this year. Me and Tony. The South, though, Count of Berkshire. Buckshire. Count of Buckshire. Okay. Because that's right. Mia, his daughter, is from London. Sean Romano,
right.
L. Jim, youngest our best. C-Mac Attack, Public Enemy #1, and then Yogurt Merch, who is Nathan. Welcome, Nathan.
What is the last one?
Yogurt Merch. We're gonna Google that one.
Yeah. Well, he's starting a yogurt company, and he's selling merchandise for it.
Oh, yeah, that's actually what's coming up here. Yogurt merchandising.
It's a genius marketing strategy. So.
Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah.
I guess brand it to the rich people, right? I think that's about it. Wow. Jeez. Pause that and check out the bank account number on there. Count of Berkshire, strong team as always, former champion. L. Jim Youngest Our Best, 2-time champion. C-Mac Attack, 2-time champion, and Public Enemy #1 champion. You got a tough division, Colin, right off the bat. I mean, the standings are they're not like, no one's like pulling away yet, but I mean, it's a tough division so far.
No, I looked at it. I think I'm in second or third place right now.
You're in fourth.
But we're tight, yeah. It's a tight race, though. We're all within one game. So
Yeah. No, it's close.
It's
close. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm excited. I think the South is a tougher division, but let's get on to some looking at the teams. #1, we have Count of Buckshire. We're going to go through this real quickly. We got Joe Flacco, Saquon, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyler Eifert, Alex Collins, Dolphins D, Vinatieri. On his bench, he's got Mark Ingram, Julian Edelman, Jamal Williams, Will Fuller. Right off the bat, some things I want to just mention is that Sean has clearly never hidden his pro-steroid, pro-performance-enhancing drug stance on the league, and he shows it here. Most of his players are users of performance-enhancing drugs. I mean, Julian Edelman, Mark Ingram. Have you seen Derrick Henry? That man is on steroids. Saquon Barkley, you don't just come into the league and be good like that. That's steroids. Joe Flacco throws the ball really far. And then Tyler Eifert and Will Fuller, both Notre Dame guys, so steroid users as well. I mean, Sean's always been a fan of this. I mean, there's just no surprise here. Team looks okay. Got some big guys, but, I mean, we'll see if, they stay healthy and don't get suspended.
Who's the quarterback?
Joe Flacco. Rocking the no backup, unless you consider Julian Edelman quarterback. He does throw sometimes.
I did not think Sean had a very good draft, but I also didn't think that... Hold on.
Oh.
Decline. I also didn't think Sean had a good draft. I think it was last year or the year before when he went, undefeated for a while.
Yeah.
Had the best team. I think he was Lord Skyline at that time.
Yeah, it was the year before, and I
thought he
took him
had a
out.
terrible draft then, which I do this year, and he ended up having a great team. So
But did he win it all that year?
He's probably going to have a great regular season, and he's going to lose first round.
Yeah, and brag about it and stuff. Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe
so
Maria.
He'll probably lose to Joe Romano.
Yeah. Maybe Maria could turn that team around. #2, we got Team Bad Patty. Hopefully this loads. Oh, sweet. All right, Mitchell Trubisky, David Johnson, Tariq Cohen, Allen Robinson, Jordy Nelson, Jimmy Graham, Nelson Aguilar, Patriots D, Gostkowski, George Kittle, Rex Burkhead, Randall Cobb, Marcus Mariota, Andy Dalton. Two things that stand out. One, he's got 3 quarterbacks. Interesting choice. And then it's not like 3 one of these could be good. It's all like they're okay. With Andy Dalton and Mariota, it's like you're okay. And then Trubisky could be. And the other thing is he has 3 Bears in his starting lineup. So really going into the Chicago Bears right off the bat.
He does this every year, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
because he wants to root for his team and fantasy team.
Yeah.
But
you can't do that.
So if the Bears are good this year, Bad Patty making the playoffs.
Yeah, but they probably aren't going to be good. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. He has one. We're going to Phil now. Sean Romano. Team's looking pretty good right off the bat. Aaron Rodgers, Le'Veon Bell, two strong players. Lamar Miller, T.Y. Hilton, Robert Woods, Evan Ingram, Ty Montgomery, Eagles D, Jake Elliott, Jordan Reed, Rashad Penny, Marcus Goodwin, Jimmy Garoppolo, Kelvin Benjamin. I mean, you got Rodgers and Le'Veon. That's going to get you at least 6 wins.
Who's this team?
Phil? Sean Romano?
Phil. Yeah, Phil sucks.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't won a championship yet. I mean, I still root for him. He is a recurring guest on the show, as you might know. But, I mean, he's got some, there could be some breakout stars. Eagles D is strong. Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe he could trade that later down the road. Le'Veon could do things, and Robert Woods. But other than that, I mean, it's there. I think he's a very middle of the pack, lower pack team. But
he doesn't have a bad team. I think it's in the middle of the pack. He'll be on the bubble come playoff time.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
I like Garoppolo, though. I think Garoppolo is a little underrated.
I know, and he's got Aaron Rodgers already, so, you can use him as some trade bait.
Yeah, but he's got Garoppolo as a backup, and we'll see what happens.
Next, we have L. Jim, youngest our best, 2-time champion. He's got Deshaun Watson, Zeke Elliott, Chris Carson, Keenan Allen, A.J. Green, Kyle Rudolph, Theo Riddick, Ramsey, Chris Boswell. Then on the bench, Cooper Kupp, Jared Goff, Nick Chubb, Anthony Miller, and Cameron Brate. Watson, coming off the ACL, had a strong year for a while, but who knows. Zeke Elliott, another steroid user and domestic abuse person. Doesn't surprise me there. A.J. Green, that's tough. Rams defense, though, that could have on points. Honestly, it's not the best, but I've seen my dad do better with worse,
Yeah.
You can never count out El Jim, even though he pays zero attention to the league and has no idea what's going on until about week 9.
No, he pays attention. He just acts like he doesn't.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
He wants to win this thing more than anybody.
Now we have...
but I do want to say he'll end up starting Jared Goff.
Yeah, probably.
At quarterback.
Yeah, probably. Jim is a well-known... Never mind. C-Mac Attack.
Well-known, though.
Yeah. C-Mac Attack. Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Tevin Coleman, Stephon Diggs, OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. We have to pronounce that. Not everybody knows who that is.
Highest paid wide receiver in football.
Yeah. Jack Doyle, Michael Krejci, Jaguars D, Robbie Gould, Adrian Peterson, Sony Michel, Des Bryant, Seahawks, Browns. I like the strategy right off the bat. 3 defenses. You never know.
I have to. Well, that was because whatever.
Sure. Your wide receivers are strong.
Yeah, they're really strong.
Who was your first-round pick?
Who was what?
Who was your first-round pick?
I didn't have a first-round pick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you're lacking there at running back a little bit. Wide receivers are strong. Russell Wilson was the number 1 quarterback last year, so I don't know if he can repeat, but we'll see. I mean...
Yeah, he can. So he can repeat. He's the number 1 quarterback in fantasy. Russell Wilson, I have him. My receivers are stacked because I have the best receiver, OBJ.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs and Crabtree. Crabtree's awesome. Diggs is awesome. I'm stacked wide receiver. I'm worried about my running backs.
Yeah. But maybe Adrian Peterson.
I got Marshawn Lynch, so I'm open to a trade because I'm stacked at wide receiver. I'm open to a trade for running backs. And I think my tight end this year is going to be good. Doyle rules. Yeah,
Doyle does rule. I mean, Andrew Luck maybe can bounce back. I think that you could get some luck at the running back position. Those are seem like some touchdown-looking guys. Even Sony Michel on the bench.
Sony Michel for New England. He was the Georgia running back last year.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
He will be the big surprise this year of running backs, I think.
Okay.
That's why I drafted him. I'm not just saying that because he's on my team.
Yeah.
But he's really good.
Yeah, but you drafted him and because you think that he's going to be the best person and you wanted people to know that.
Yeah, I want people to know everything I say.
Next we have Juventus FC. Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara.
No, FC. So
okay.
Is that like football club?
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's football club.
Football club, right?
Yeah.
So he's acting, so he wants everybody to know he's like cultural, international guy.
Yeah, like, he's like,
I
went to Sweden.
It's not American sport.
Yep, exactly. I drink wine.
It's football.
Yes.
I get it.
He wants to pretend he's cultured, but...
Right,
yeah,
I get it.
I mean, I've been there. It's like when you only wear wristbands or only wear headbands. Like, you want to pretend like you're part of a different culture
like
that
you're
you really
going through a headband phase right now.
Yes, exactly.
And I was telling you earlier, I went through a wristband phase.
Thank you.
In another life.
Yep. No, that's what I'm saying.
And he's just going
Sean went through a steroid phase.
Right.
Yes.
Sean in the steroid phase.
Yes.
Creatine.
Yeah, creatine. Yeah. Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Jerick McKinnon, Devontae Adams, Jarvis Landry, Travis Kelce, Amari Cooper, Broncos D, Matt Prater. On bench, Robbie Anderson, Chris Thompson, Jamison Crowder, Panthers, Ronald Jones. I got to say it, as one of the only Bejos to not win a championship, I believe. Him and Phil?
Phil.
Yeah, him and Phil.
So half of you guys.
What do you... No, because me...
Oh, Uncle Joe.
My dad and Uncle Joe, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as one of the Bejos... His team's looking good this year. It is.
Who's his quarterback?
Drew Brees.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem I have is Drew Brees is pushing 40, you know?
Who's his running back?
Alvin Kamara and Jerick McKinnon. So McKinnon is also I mean, what are the 49ers really doing? But I do like Jarvis Landry. Devontae Adams will be big. That was a good keeper on his part. Travis Kelce's a good tight end, but again, tight ends don't do much. Maybe he can get some out of his defense and his kicker. I mean, we'll see how, I guess how the Saints do is like the majority contributor to his team. So.
Right.
Next we have.
I don't think he'll make the playoffs.
Really? Okay.
He might make the football playoffs though.
Yeah, or he could get relegated. That's a little.
Or he'll probably win a couple football friendlies.
Yeah. We're on to me. I got Carson Wentz at quarterback, Todd Gurley, Dalvin Cook, Mike Evans, Josh Gordon, Delaney Walker, Jay Ajayi, Vikings D, and Matt Bryant. On the bench, I got Pat Mahomes, Pierre Garçon. I'm French. Cameron Meredith, I went to Paris, actually. That's why. Cameron Meredith, Saints D, and Brandon Cooks. I gotta say, I got some risks. If Gordon and Evans can do something, they have been able to do it in the past. If they can provide for me like I think they can, then I'm stacked at quarterback, running back, wide receiver. You know?
Who is your quarterback and top running back?
Carson Wentz and Todd Gurley.
I think you have a good team, actually.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it depends. Carson Wentz coming off an ACL, Josh Gordon coming off the smoking pounds of weed, and it just depends how they can both bounce back.
I think that team is a top contender.
What? Thank you.
I think your team is a top contender.
And Patrick Mahomes, I hope that he can do something. Maybe, come off the bench, would be a big player, but we'll just kind of see how these guys come off of injuries, and I got a lot of questionables right now. So
I mean, I think if your team and your players play really well, I think you'll do great.
Yeah, if they score a lot, I should be fine.
But if they get hurt and don't score much, you're gonna be terrible.
Yeah. Well, if they get hurt and like they kind of score though, like I'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could go either way. Next we have Granger, Indiana Sharks. Oh man, my battery's going down. Hold on, I gotta get my charger. That's gonna be a long.
What do I do with my hand?
What'd you say to me? Tony, pause the video. Can you show some? My goodness.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
Okay. All right, we're back. Granger, Indiana Sharks. Andrew Luck, Leonard Fournette, Latavius Murray, Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Thomas, Rob Gronkowski, Chris Hogan, Ravens. Nope, sorry, that's his Titans D. Greg Zuerlein, Ben Roethlisberger, C.J. Anderson, Kenny Stills, Bilal Powell, and Mohamed Sanu. I think that Uncle Pat had the greatest upset in possibly fantasy football history by not picking Aaron Rodgers.
I have to say that Uncle Pat was very upset that he did not get Baltimore's defense.
Yes.
He told me to say that on the podcast.
Okay, well, this is a video, so can you save it for the podcast?
The rollback, when we had a rollback, remember?
Yeah, no, I remember.
And my kicker that I wanted.
Yeah, and then he picked Greg Zuerlein. Yeah. So I'm sorry.
That's going to make or break his season.
I'm sorry, Uncle Pat. You got to pay attention. Some of us can pay attention.
I know that if Uncle Pat does bad this year, it's because he had to draft Titans defense instead of Baltimore.
Have we considered perhaps an Adderall or a Ritalin subscription for Uncle Pat? To pay attention?
I don't think that stuff works for him.
Oh, yeah. He might be too above it.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad, Uncle Pat. You know, it happens. Other than that, I mean, he's got Fournette, he's got Gronk. Luck could have a big bounce-back season. Greg Zuerlein is still the number one kicker, so that's... I mean, he was averaging 11 points a game. That's as much as literally Leonard Fournette. So, you know, he's got a good team. He'll get some... Mike Thomas should be pretty good. I don't know about Latavius Murray as he's splitting carries with Dalvin Cook.
Who's his quarterback?
Andrew Luck.
And running back?
Leonard Fournette, Latavius Murray.
And receivers?
Larry Fitzgerald and Mike Thomas.
But he's got Gronk, right?
Yes.
See, Gronk is like a receiver or running back in a tight end slot.
Yes, I agree.
He's going to be good.
Yep.
That team, the Frogs, or what's their name? The Sharks are going to be good. I think he'll be a top 3 team in the league.
Next we have public enemy number 1. Alex Smith, Devontae Freeman, Melvin Gordon, Julio Jones, Tyreek Hill, Charles Clay, Kareem Hunt, Carlos Hyde, Devin Funches, Deion Lewis, Tyler Lockett, Dak Prescott. The first thing that I noticed from his team is that they don't have a kicker and a defense.
Hold on. What are his running backs again?
Devonta Freeman, Melvin Gordon,
and
Kareem Hunt.
He also has who else?
Kareem Hunt.
And
Carlos Hyde.
He's stacked.
Yep. I mean, that's what happens when you have 2 first-round picks, right?
Yeah, my fault, guys.
Yeah, he's good.
He's stacked. That is a good team.
Alex Smith is a good quarterback, too. I don't know if he can do as much in Washington. But, yeah, Joe's looking good early. First-round pick.
Joe Romano, I need running backs. You need receivers. Send me a trade. I'll send you a trade.
You guys could trade, like, for OBJ and maybe throw some first-round picks in there.
We'll just do our same trade.
Yeah.
Back.
Tony, we're doing your team. Scottsdale Dad Bods. Huge Dad Bods guy. I've been one since day 1. Tom Brady, Royce Freeman, Isaiah Crowell, Antonio Brown, Adam Thielen, Zach Ertz, Marvin Jones, Ravens D. Oh, there's Uncle Pat. He's Ravens D.
Yeah.
Harrison Butker, Doug Baldwin, Kirk Cousins, LeGarrette Blunt, to be blunt, Peyton Barber, Doug Martin. Brady's looking good. Antonio Brown obviously good. Zach Ertz good. Thielen good. Ravens defense good. He's very good in like lower areas. His running backs aren't the best, but if his receivers perform, if Brady performs, and if his like special teams kicker or tight end, the like non-important positions but very important positions, if you know what I'm saying, perform, he'll do well.
Yeah, that's a playoff team.
Yeah, if you can get 13, I mean the Ravens D was averaging 13 points. I mean that's literally as much. They were averaging more than Antonio Brown. So.
Yeah, that's a playoff team. Joe Romano's a playoff team, and I think the favorite.
Yep. Me.
I think the Sharks have a playoff team. You have a playoff team. And Tony.
Yep.
Or that is Tony, right?
Yep, and that's Tony. We are now getting to the newbies. We have Bullet 10, board material.
Board material.
Yeah.
No, it's Bullet 10, board material.
Yes. We have Matthew Stafford, Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Howard, Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, Trey Burton, Kenyon Drake, Chargers D, Will Lutz, Corey Davis, Sammy Watkins, Phillip Rivers, Josh Doxson, Taylor Gabriel. Team's looking okay. You got 2 wide receivers on Denver, Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Howard. They can do okay. I honestly don't know how they'll do this year. Kenyon Drake, same thing. Like, you're probably going to get 6-7 points from them each game, with one of them occasionally getting 14, but none of them ever really doing that big. Stafford, he's a gunslinger, but he can hurt you the same way. I say Cole is a borderline team.
I think his season is going to come down to how well he learns transactions, picking up players, dropping players. If he can learn that pretty quickly, then he'll be a decent team and have a chance for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the number 2 waiver spot right off the bat, so.
But he picked a lot of risky guys, but I think he had a good draft.
Yeah, for having 11th overall, that's a tough spot.
Yeah, he picked it up pretty quickly.
With no keepers.
I think McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey.
Yep.
He probably picked him up a little too early.
Yep.
In the draft, but that could pay off for him. He could be really good this year.
And finally we have Yogurt Merch. Shout out Yogurt Merch. If you're selling something, let me know. I can plug it on here.
Send us some merch.
I do advertisements on here. It's kind of a steep fee. Usually it's like a pizza or something. Don't tell anyone that though. But if you want to, just let me know. We can work something out. Cam Newton, LaShawn McCoy, Joe Mixon, Alshon Jeffrey, Golden Tate, Greg Olsen, Kerryon Johnson. Texans, Justin Tucker, Matt Ryan, James White, Sterling Shepard, Giovanni Bernard, and David Njoku. Team's looking okay. Cam Newton, LaShawn could do well. Joe Mixon, Cincinnati's not too strong, but Kerryon Johnson, the rookie running back for Detroit, could do well. If the Texans D stays healthy, you got him and Justin Tucker doing well for you. Greg Olsen's one of the better tight ends, but he probably still won't get you much, just because if anybody but like Kelsey, Gronk, and Ertz don't really do much. Team overall is, I would say, averaging 85 points a game.
Yeah, I give his team C+, and draft a C+, B-. That's where most people fell, I feel like, except like 5 teams had a B+, A-.
Yep. Yeah. If we're
and its team name, I give a solid C-.
Yeah.
Because I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a very solid C-. Yeah.
Right. Well, maybe C. I don't know.
If you're
maybe
gonna pick,
solid, it's pretty solid, whatever it is. But
it's like
probably a C-.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
Solid though.
Like like it's just, but yeah,
uppercase.
If you're gonna pick out 2 teams from each division, who's it gonna be? We have in the North, Team Bad Patty, Joe Ventus FC, Jake and Bake, Granger Indiana Sharks, Scottsdale Dad Bods, and Bullets 10 board material.
Okay, I have 3 in that division going to the playoffs. You, Sharks, Bods.
Yep, I agree.
And I think the next best team will be Patty.
Okay.
Bad Patty. Who I'm going to see this weekend. So I'll ask her some questions, Bad Patty.
Yeah.
At the lake.
Okay.
So I think those 4 will go to the playoffs. How many go total? 8?
I don't know. The brackets. Yeah, it's going to be 8.
So I think those 4. Patty, Bake, Sharks, Bob.
And then on the other side, we got Berkshire, Sean Romano, Elgin, C-Mac Attack, Public Enemy #1, Yogurt Merch.
PE1.
Yep.
My ally. Mac Attack.
Yep.
Elgin. He
Really?
always finds a way.
Okay.
He always finds a way. Who else is in there?
Sean, Phil, and Nathan. Nate.
I'm going to take Nate.
Okay.
Merch.
Taking
Young
Sean
Merch.
out. I don't think Elgin signing away this year. I think C-Mac, Public Enemy. I'm going to count Phil in, and then the last one's going to be tough, but I also am going to go Nate.
And you know what? Do you know what?
What?
I think that the big surprise this year is going to be coal.
Okay. Bullets 10 material.
Out of our predictions, we have our predictions.
Sure.
But they're not going to go as we just predicted.
Yeah.
They never do unless you're Statbot predicting.
Yep.
So if I had to make one adjustment,
Tony,
I'll say that Cole, McGann, Bell, bullet 10.
Bullet 10. Bullet, like a bullet, like I shoot you with a bullet. 10. No, you see, that doesn't make sense though.
Yeah, it does. So bullet 10 material Ford is going to make the playoffs, and I think he might make a little run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
In his first year.
And
because
if you
gotta remember, this is not his first year in the league.
I know he had a great run last year. Went to the finals last year.
For the Sharks and Uncle Pat.
Yep, went to the finals.
Cole, we can't underestimate him. He knows what he's doing.
If I'm calling an early championship game, I'm calling myself in Joe Romano.
I'm calling myself. No one wants to hear me. Of course I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it's Joe Romano again.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole Bell.
So a rematch of last year's championship.
Yeah. No, Cole.
Yeah, a rematch of last year's championship.
Yeah, but this is solely Cole.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much last year.
My godson.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, Colin. Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. If you want to plug anything real quick, I'm sorry we're out of time.
Yeah, throw up my logo.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try and put these out on Thursdays. I might put this out tomorrow, depending on if it loads. Which will make today Tuesday.
I think I paid for 4 seconds of logo time, or was it just 3?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to show up for 3 seconds.
Yeah. And I guess before week 1, there'll be one come out, or maybe I'll send one next week. Oh yeah, next week's before week 1. All right, so I'll see you guys next week. Maybe I'll do a special edition one real quick. But Colin, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you guys next week.